Hello, beastly bunch of bashful space fans. Lorenzo here, and we're today doing episode 9 of Eeloo and Tylo, where we steadily work on the quest to slog Kerbals to Eeloo and Tylo. And last episode we launched the probe to Tylo, which it is our duty to now overtake with more and advanced technology. I've got some important announcements, or rather fun announcements to make about this series, the channel, and the future. Again, everything should be good and cool. For the series, let's have a look at where we're at. In the VAB, we are currently, fixing up the launch pad. It's got burn stains from the last launch. That probe is safely on its way, though. Come to think of it, let's not forget to add a reminder for course correction. Let's not forget that. Okay, reminding. Keeping it in mind. Okay, the spaceplane hangar. We're not doing anything with that because we don't have the appropriate tech. Speaking of tech, we're doing fuel systems, which they need 17 days to complete. Now, let's have a look at upgrades. Can we do some points? We've got 1 point available. Let's put that into R&D. That's our bottleneck at the moment. Boom. Contracts. What do we have? We have a contract to... Let's actually look at that in the contracts building, shall we? We have a contract to do visual surveys of the moon. We tried that 2 episodes ago. That wasn't a great success. We need tons more Delta V for that, and less stupidity on my part. Planting a flag on the moon should be trivially easy. We're not really itching to do that, but well, we're gonna be there. We might as well plant a flag. Visual surveys of Minmus should be the easiest in our repertoire of contracts, and it yields good results as well. I kind of want the fuel systems, because then we can just build a big nice ship that has all the Delta V in the world. Maybe we can do, that's a good goal, to do the visual surveys on Minmus and those on the moon at once with one craft. That would be a good mission. That's gonna be the goal, and to that end we need the fuel systems technology. Not to burst your bubble, we're not going to do that in this episode. This is going to be a fairly short episode. We will instead launch the backup probe, which... Wait a second. Was that the probe that was meant to go to Eeloo now? Oh, hold up. Rewind. What probes are on the way? We've got probe Eeloo, which I think is heading to Tylo. Yeah, that's heading to Tylo, despite its name. This is going to be confusing in the future. The commercial line is a satellite that's orbiting the moon. That's fine. Nexus 1 is a space station that's orbiting Kerbin. It's a weird space station with little to no possibility of refueling. We shouldn't forget about that one, though. And we've got some refuse on the moon. Let's actually now not forget about the spaceplane. About the Nexus, the space station. Where is our food snack window? Oh, we have to be in-game for that? Well, then let's go in-game, because we need to set a reminder for the course correction on this Tylo beast anyway. Let's have a look. How well did I do this encounter last time? I have a feeling it was pretty well. Dual encounter, yeah, it's not horrible. Let's see if we can target... no, not the maneuver node. I want to set the target. Oh, that is targeted. We can't do that before we're out of the sphere of influence here. Alright, I knew that already. We can do that in a day. And that means that then we shall also perform that other thing. The probe to Eeloo. Do I still have to build the probe to Eeloo then? That takes 77 days until the window's there. Was I waiting for some technology before then? Oh, I think I was. Let's have a look. It's been a while since I researched, since I recorded the last episode, so I'm a little bit rusty. Yes, this is what we needed. We wanted this technology to slap the probe to Eeloo full of detectors, I remember now. Wonderful. Okay, that means that we can proceed with launching the backup probe to Tylo. We'll have 2 shots to explore the dual system. That's good. Alright. Did we do everything? Contracts. Can we take more contracts? Yes, we can. Do we want to take more contracts? No, screw these contracts. Do we want more astronauts? Yes. We want courageous people because we need colonists. Alright, and we need some training as well. I think think, if I'm not mistaken, at some point we had a training academy. We should build that for our next space station, a training place for Kerbals to go. That would imply off-screen missions, because if I'm gonna do an episode for every little trip that a few Kerbals take to get training, we'll be at episode 6000 before we even get to any world. So, what's your opinion on doing missions off-screen and giving you a quick recap? Problem is, if something cool, enthusiastic, or amazing or horrible happens, it won't be shown. That's a bit of a pity. So I'm not decided about that. Anyway, for now, no decisions have to be made now. Let's warp to the completion of the launch pad reconditioning. Let's do that. And once the ship is flying, I will do... Whoa! Alright, Eeloo has changed sphere of influences. It's a little ad hoc this episode, but that doesn't matter. Now we can set the reminder for our course correction burn, which of course is important. Let's see, we want to do this. What? Are you telling me this is now not even close to intercepting Jewel? What the hell? What the shit happened here? Alright. That's a ginormous error. Okay, let's do a little bit of time warping. A little bit, so that we're squarely in the sphere of influence. Alright, that's really strange. What happens if we add velocity now? Yeah, we can just remake this encounter. What? How did that happen? This is incredibly weird. 400 meters per second gone. Anyway, well that we checked. I'm not sure if we're ever gonna make it there now, because this is really strange. But let's try. Let's try. We have the Delta V, I think. Any explanations? Please put them in the comments, because I'm stunned. This shouldn't happen. Was there a maneuver node still up? I don't think there was a maneuver node still up. We were looking at the actual honest-to-God trajectory, I think. Wow, that's horribly weird. Alright, well then, that's for more unpredictableness in this episode. We will fix the trajectory of the first probe. Here we go, by burning the rocket engine, and then we will see about launching the second, if the gods of the solar system will have it. Anyway, I can start talking about the first announcement. Well, it's not really a big announcement, just a feature I discovered. I play the game through Steam, and Steam offers you the ability to have your friends watch what you're playing. You know, like Twitch, but on Steam. And I thought some of you might want to do that. And for instance, you get a behind the scenes look at episodes I'm recording or other games I'm playing. So I'm gonna put my Steam profile ID thing in the description of this video. My username there is Don Lorenzo, should be fairly easy. Same name as the channel. And if you want, add me to your friend list, and it's set to always accept friend spectators. So if you then want to watch what I'm recording or doing, you are hereby invited to do so. So that's fun. Alright, that's one thing. We have a dual encounter now, and we have a descending node, at which point we'll fine-tune the orbit. Let's add a maneuver, and no, we can make an alarm for this specific descending node, I think. So let's just do that. For the descending node, in 37 days, add the alarm. At that point, we will see about fine-tuning it, and we'll check up on the probe, which apparently is sorely needed. Alright, let's return to the Space Center. Very scary things happening in orbit of the Kerbal Sun. Right on, there we go. Let's finish mopping up the burnt up dust from the launch pad. That's another day. And that will leave us like a few days behind the launch window, but we should be able to make that. Should be able to make that just fine, and then we'll have this hopefully an eventful episode just ready. Okay, so roll out the backup probe and let's warp to that. We will launch immediately because we saw that if we don't, the launch pad has to be reconditioned immediately rather than actually after the launch. So that's maybe a small bug. But here we go. Let's launch it. Cool. The second announcement, no, wait, I will make the second announcement once we're in space, and if we're not in space, if we don't make it for some reason, then no announcement. So better hope I make it. We will be launching straight into the night. Hopefully that will work out fine. This is a low stress launch. This is the redundant backup probe, so let's just do it. Here we go. Full throttle. It's been ages since I last designed this, so I completely forgot all the quirks it may have. I think it has the fantasticular elevons for attitude control. By the way, quick tip, I purchased and played Pillars of Eternity, and that's a great game. If you've ever loved Baldur's Gate or Planescape Torment or any of those classic CRPGs, get that one. It's the same, only modern and thus better. And this time it's better in the actual sense. There's no fancy graphics, everything just works like they intended to in the past, but then for some reason couldn't make it work. Something else I can't make work is this ship. We're going straight up, nowhere else. So I'm throttling back because we're going way too fast. And hopefully once these boosters are gone, problems will stop being problems. I tricked myself into talking about Pillars of Eternity. Now I didn't make my announcement. Second announcement is I got an email from YouTube today that they will be changing their terms and conditions. I thought, oh my god, they want to eat out at my house or have all my money or something. But no, they are adding a feature which is paid subscriptions. Now, this I'm not going to actively pursue. I mean, my viewer base is too small to make any real cash from anyway, and it's a hobby, and I like making the videos, and I don't want to make some exclusive content that you guys would have to pay for, but I am going to enable the option. So for the people that are so inclined, there will in the near future be the option of a paid subscription to my amazing channel. What this will do for you is, to be honest, not a whole lot. It will remove ads, so that's nice. Or not, I mean, sometimes the ads are funny. What else is funny is that this rocket is pointing at the Earth and firing. That's not good. That's not good rocketry. This thing is horrible. I think it was mothballed for a little bit too long. Small engine power for steering authority. Anyway, so no special videos, no exclusive content or none of that bullshit. I'm not... I don't know, my ego is not big enough for that, so I'm not going to do that. But it will remove the ads and make you like an awesome title, and possibly I will... No, I'm not going to give any special privileges. I was going to say do request videos and feature you and stuff, but screw that. No, you won't be special. You'll just be supporting me with some ludicrously low amount, like, I don't know, $1 a month or 50 cents a month, something like that. It'll be a gimmick. And what it will do is, if a few people get this, it will be some encouragement, and it will be a nice signal that people have subscribed to my channel, and that will motivate me to make lots and better videos, but nothing more than that. So this is all based on nothing, and depending on what they do with the service, it could change at any time. But so far I'm just gonna enable it and occasionally beg for a few dollars, and I don't know, if people want to do that, they can do so, and I'll be very happy. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't care. I don't have to live off it or anything, but the signal is awesome. I would love that, to have people supporting the channel, but well, I think that's enough words spent on that. Comments, welcome. Plans, schemes, marketing geniuses, also welcome. This probe, horrible. I seem to have lost the ability for cogent speech. Staging. I like the solar panels though. Okay, staged. Let's see. Where can we go? Can we do science? No, this science is meant for the Joule system. We're not going to do science here. Are you kidding me? Are we in orbit? We are not in orbit. Okay, we need more rocket power. Are we going to Joule? Not yet. Damn, if that probe went unnoticed, the weird one, we could have overtaken it really easily because it wouldn't have got there. Alright. What do we have here? We have something resembling an orbit. Orbit has been successfully established. Alright, cutting the engine. Let's try and make a maneuver node to shoot us into the general vicinity of Joule. We're not going to overdo this. We are going to make a nice ejection burn. Make the encounter so it actually encounters Joule. Like so. I think this one is going to be faster than the other one already. No, we're going to make it like so. Yes. And then we'll just fix it at the descending node. So that's 2 kilometers per second, which will have to happen in like 8 minutes. Is our power okay? Oh, what we should not forget about is the food on the space station. That still has more than a year left. We can't forget about that. Right on. Time warping to 8 minutes into the future. Just now it's only 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1-zers, and here we go. Oh yeah, we have a long burn to do as well. So boom, here we go. 2 kilometers per second, ticking off. Fortunately, this probe is really light, so it shouldn't take forever. I have a feeling this episode is... No, it's nicely short. I was going to say it is going to be forever again, but I think I'm under half an hour still. And after this burn, I'm going to round it off, and then I'll have a decently sized episode and still time in my day for dishes and food making, which is, I have been told, are fairly essential for living. I don't know how that works though, so we'll see. Cool. Stage, more junk in space. Junk in space is good. Okay, this, if I recall, and I don't recall bullshit, this just has all the delta V in the world, because I've made 1 billion rockets, and I know that a small engine and a small fuel tank and no payload equals lots of delta V. Also, no lights with viewing eyes equals lots of annoyance, at least on my part, so sorry about that. Enjoy this flickering orange globe. It is nice. It is your friend. It will last for 30 more seconds, unless we use physical time warp, at which point it will be shorter. Also, we're steering in the wrong direction. No more physical time warp. Okay, well that shaved a few seconds over precious journey. You can be very glad I gave those back to your life. Enjoy them. Choose wisely how to spend them. You could eat a donut, drink 1 sip of coffee, or something else. Okay, where are we now? We are not going to Joule. More thrust? No, we need less thrust. Okay, so we're gonna brake a little bit. And here we go, a Joule encounter. I think that maybe the horribleness of that sphere of influence change... Oh, no, wait. We have the same thing where it goes from really close to just not at all. I don't believe that's actually true. Okay, here we go. Now, do I have to focus on the vessel to have the sphere of influence change go smooth? Anyway, let's just do it. For the last vessel, I couldn't because, well, I had to do the launch pad reconditioning things for this one. But now I can, and I think we should take care because randomly teleporting spaceships is not a good strategy for success. It's not a bad strategy for success, but it's just not a good strategy. I feel I'm forgetting something. We're not building anything, but we don't have anything we want. And we have some time anyway. These things will be en route for years. What am I forgetting? Nothing. Nothing at all. Probe Eeloo, 12 kilometers per second. This little baby. Come on. Is it going to go nuts? I hope not. It's gonna be there in 1.5 things. It's going incredibly nuts. Did you guys see that? There's a massive bug somewhere. this can't just happen once. Alright, we're gonna... Now it's fixed? What? Alright, you can just shoot me. I have no clue. The previous probe, that one we had to do rocketry with to fix it. This one just fixed itself. Alright, I'm hands off the controls. I don't know where these things are going. We will ignore them, slowly back away from the Bewitched probes, and we will carefully, ever so carefully, listen to their radio signals 2 years from now. Or 33 days from now. Damn it, I have to go back to the haunted probe to set up the reminder to do its course correction. Damn it. Don't want to zoom in on haunted probes. What's happening? Is it gone? No, it's not haunted yet. Alright. Adding the alarm. You guys saw that, right? I mean, the trajectory went all wrong, and then on its own it fixed itself. I don't know what to make of that. Alright, 74 days for that. Add alarm. It's a race. Which one will get there first? They will get there at exactly the same time, more or less. That presents its own problems, but oh well. Kerbin to Eeloo, 72 days. Yeah, we knew that already. Cool, so that's that for this episode. Witchcraft, probes, announcements, and some space gaming. Stay tuned for the next one, where we will do time fast forwarding, research technologies, build ships, send stuff to Minmus and the moon, and launch a probe to Eeloo. Disclaimer, this may actually take more than one episode. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye. Oh, and be my friend on Steam.